Richard Sherman, one of the greatest football players of this generation, in some big trouble, Charles.
Superstar.
Well, a lock Hall of Famer, first ballot.
Yeah, absolutely. But what happened in Washington State last night is really shocking, and it's not an exaggeration to say he's lucky to be alive after his encounter with police, all sorts of charges that he is now potentially facing.
So I've spoken with police all morning long. There's two agencies investigating. Basically, it boils down to this. Cops say he was involved in a one-car accident where he crashed into a concrete barrier. He drove off, parked the car, abandoned it, went on foot to a family member's home, tried to break into a family member's home. This is where more cops were called. So both these agencies get there. One's investigating for this hit and run. One is investigating for this burglary. And because it was involving family members, they're calling it domestic violence. Now, they say Richard Sherman was fighting with cops outside of the home who were trying to, get him away from the house and trying to get him to stop breaking in. And they say it got so bad, they had to deploy a canine to help take down the NFL player. So they eventually got him down. And now they're saying that he's facing a domestic violence burglary charge, but also a potential hit and run charge, and also a potential DUI charge. So he's basically in huge trouble after a wild night. And this all stemmed from about 1:30 in the morning to about 2:30 in the morning. So this was a very late night for Richard, it appears. So wild story.
Edward, when the part about him fighting, as the police put it, that he was fighting with them outside of the house and they had deployed the dogs, to me, that's the part where, and we haven't seen any body cam from this yet, but that's the part where I go like, all right, that's normally, we've seen these incidents.
Right, we've seen those situations
where someone
people
ends up getting shot.
Yeah.
And this is...
And he's the last guy, Charles, that you would think that this would happen to, right? And he hasn't been convicted. It's only, it's an arrest right now, but Richard Sherman is a brilliant man. He went to Stanford. He was I think he was the head of the Players Association. I mean, he is a well-respected person, and we don't know what happened out there, but the picture that is being painted now is that Richard Sherman was driving. The Washington State Police said they are investigating for a possible DUI and hit and run. So the idea is he might have actually crashed his car and then went on foot to his relative's house and tried to break in and then not listen to police. Obviously, the relative called the police, did not want Richard there. So, this could have turned out way worse. Now, they end up eventually taking him to the county jail, and they actually denied bail. Sooner or later, he obviously will get out of jail. Yeah. But these are serious charges, and the felony it's a felony charge, carries a lengthy jail sentence if convicted. So this is a serious situation for Richard Sherman.
What's up, guys? It's Fernando calling in from Chicago. This is a lot of information to take in as I'm just hearing it for the first time. This is beyond sports at this moment. No matter what Richard Sherman has done before or how he has portrayed himself, he's into some hot water, and none of this is okay. Like I said, this is beyond sports. It's out of the NFL's hands, and this is very, very worrisome on anybody. So, best of luck and well wishes to everybody involved.
Well, and we need to find out what was going through his head. What's the situation with his family member? What was he doing? And there's a lot of facts.
It doesn't seem like his typical behavior.
The facts we've heard already are really startling, but there's a lot more to learn. So we will stay on top of that.